Welcome to your Yale New Haven Health Check. I'm Natasha Lubchenko. The Omicron variant of COVID-19 has raised concern over the last few months here in the U.S. Dr. Christopher Winterbottom joins us now with what we need to know. He is medical director of the medical ICU at Bridgeport Hospital. Doctor, welcome. What should we know about COVID-19 and its variants, especially now?
So the Omicron variant, like the Delta variant before it, is more transmissible than the variants that came earlier in the pandemic. So you need to be especially careful when you're out and about, wearing masks, staying away from crowded indoor spaces. You also need to know that there's no such thing as mild when it comes to COVID. So there may be fewer people that are getting sick with the Omicron variant on a percentage basis, but our hospitals are still filling up with people who are quite sick, even with Omicron. And the number 3 thing to know is that the vaccines work. While our hospitals are filling up with patients with COVID, we're really not seeing people in our intensive care units who've been vaccinated against COVID, especially people who've been boosted.
All right, important things to know. And now you've been at the forefront of COVID care since the pandemic began. How has COVID care evolved in the past 2 years?
So the scientific community has done a tremendous job putting out randomized controlled trials and figuring out what works and what doesn't. We have new treatments that come on from time to time, but the number one thing we've learned is that this is a disease that takes a long time to resolve. When you end up in the ICU, we can expect you to be there for a while. So a colleague of mine says, when it comes to COVID, don't just do something, stand there. We need to do what we know how to do. We need to support you through it, and we can get you through it because our team knows what they're doing.
All right, Dr. Christopher Winterbottom, important information there. Thank you so much for your time today. And if you would like to learn more, you can visit bridgeporthospital.org. With your Yale New Haven Health Check, I'm Natasha Lubchenko.